Right then, base gravy, base sauce. This is my version 6. I'll keep changing it. It's for my preference really. So they're the hard spices, the bay leaves, cardamom, star anise, cloves, cassia bark. Bit of mixed powder going in, tomato puree. I'm gonna put a bit of garlic ginger paste in, although I do have the fresh stuff. I just didn't have enough. So coconut milk. I'm not going to use all that oil, but there is about 150 ml going in. A load of onions, and I've been crying all day. I think I've got nearly 1.7 kilos there. And red pepper, green pepper, they're going in once the oil is infused. All that is going in after, which is the veggie stuff. And methy leaves, tomato, potato, there's carrot in there, there's cabbage in there. It's all good stuff. I mean, come on, you're getting your 5 a day in a curry. How good is this? So, right, that's it. So I'll be doing it in that bowl. And there's a lot of simmering. So there'll be a lot of fast forwarding or pausing. And once it's all soft, we'll be blending it up. I'm going to use that as I know it's not as big, but I will be using that as a storage pan, let's say, pot, pan, whatever. Right, let's do this. Right, it's on about a medium flame. So 150 ml. Is it better with the light on? I think we'll have to have the light on because I can't really see. Right, 150 ml. That's actually bang on. Nailed it. Right, 150 ml of oil. Hard spices. That's the bay leaves, cassia bark, star anise, cloves, cardamom pods. Wait for that to warm up for a second just to infuse the oil. Shouldn't take long, cooking on gas. Onions, red pepper, green pepper. I used a variety of onions for this. Some are sliced, some are left big, some I did fine, some are diced. I actually used also, that is actually an Indian onion. I was going to use a few of them, but well, let's just say they looked a little bit ropey, so I just chose the best couple. Get that out. Right, what you want to do now is get some water boiled, a couple of litres-ish. But try and get this fried off as long as possible without burning anything. I said about 5 minutes so far. I must have a slow kettle because it's not even boiled yet. So we can go in with some ginger garlic, if I can open it. I had a question earlier asking if this jarred stuff is any good. I try to get the minced stuff because as you can see it is a lot drier, i.e. less spitty. You look how dry that is. There's a camera there. So it must have less preservatives like vinegar and stuff like that in it. So I'm putting in 4 tablespoons of that. Keep it stirring, don't burn it. Well, it's been a few more minutes now. Of course, handle's getting hot. Do you know what? I've lived here now for 3 months, 4 months. I can't remember if I've done a base gravy here before. So I know one thing, I can't find my bloody lid. Alright, I'm going to put some water in now. It's finally boiled. Not all of it. That was probably about 250 ml that. Basically it's just to deglaze the bottom. Yeah, I was thinking that. I've lived here 3 or 4 months now. I can't remember if I've actually done a base gravy. I don't think I have, you know. I know I did one just before I left the old house on electric. So, yeah, I think I can safely say, my hand is aching. This is probably my first base gravy on on gas. And I can't find my lid. Right, so just let that simmer down now for a while. If you've got a lid, put it on. Can I improvise? I've got lids, just not the bloody white one. Oh, what's that like? Okay, that works. Right, yeah, just leave that for a few minutes now. Right, that's at about just over 5 minutes. So just be careful when you're taking your lid off. Of course, smells good, yeah. Yeah, handle's hot. I'm gonna do that. Oh, tea towel will do, which I normally end up burning. Yeah, it's all softening up nicely. That's what we want now. We want this to get soft. It's not even sticking because I put some water in. Lovely jubbly. Alright, let's go in with some it's a mouthful of steam then. About 4-ish tablespoons of tomato puree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is just split and gone everywhere. Beautiful. So again, mix it in. Yeah, just going to put the lid back on for a few more minutes. That's actually a perfect fit. Yeah, I said it's a perfect fit. It's getting very steamy under there. A lot of condensation going everywhere. So it's not really ideal. You know, I'm not saying do it that way. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's had a few more minutes, so another 5 minutes. Still on medium heat. Right, coconut milk, optional. I say it like that because a lot of people don't use it. And a lot of people say, you shouldn't use it. Okay, each to their own. You know, I'm not showing you how to do it, I'm showing you how I do it. This is the way I do it. A lot of people have done it my way and they love it. So, hey ho, I'm doing something right. If you don't like coconut, leave it out. Simple, isn't it? Or use coconut block. Right, there's only one tin anyway, isn't it? Look. Innit, geezer? Personally, I like it, so it goes into my curries. Yes, that means it goes into every curry I cook. Hey ho. I've not had any complaints yet. Well, except for making it too hot. Mind you, some people, I think ice cream and brown sauce is too hot, not mixed. Right, it's all soft now, so let's get some mixed powder in there. think I said, I can't remember what I said now, is it 4 tablespoons? I normally put more in it. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put in 4 heaped tablespoons. And a bit. No, I'm going to put in 5. Right. Where's the lid? Oh, there it is. Right, so that's 5 tablespoons. Mixed powder, my mixed powder. Go on my Facebook, go on the pinned post, you will see how I do my mixed powder. Right, get ready with the water. It's a long process, you know, it's hours, but it's worth it. I'm just going to mix that in a bit. Right, let's add another 5-ish minutes. Oh, it smells good. Right, let's get a bit more water in now. Right. That was 750 ml, so that is now a litre. So that's 1 litre of water. I think I said approximately 2 litres. Yeah, may not be. But once this is done, you know, it doesn't matter when you freeze it, after you've blended it, after it's gone cold, it doesn't matter how thick it is. Because when you defrost it, you add water to it anyway. You know, so if you're storing it in, for example, a 500mm container, which is an average container, you're probably going to make nearly a litre out of that, which is 3 or 4 curries. And you trust me, you're going to get a lot of them. Right, veggies. A lot of veggies. Coriander, tomato, potato, cabbage. Oh yes. Let's see what I said earlier. I mean, I know I said it jokingly, but it's true. You know, you're getting your 5 a day in a curry. Your kids will love it. They don't know they're getting the 5 a day. It's healthy. It's good stuff. No salt. I do not put salt in my base. A lot of chefs do. A lot of professionals do. I'm not a professional, so am I wrong? I don't do it. There's many reasons why. I won't bore you with the details. Right. Just going to put some more water in, about half a litre. Oh, sorry for the long video, but you know, if you want to see how I do it, it's got to be done properly, hasn't it? Yeah, it's about half a litre. Possibly a little bit more. My kettle is 2.2 litres and it's nearly the bottom now. Right, everything's in now. Every single thing we need is in. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything. Carrots, cabbage, potato, tomatoes, coriander, fresh garlic, fresh ginger, shed load of onions. Right, if I balance that there and put the lid on. Perfect. Right, low heat, 10 minutes. Right, where are we? Yeah, it's about 10 minutes now. Oh yes. Perfect. Give it a stir. Get the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom. Splendid. Yeah, this is going to be quite thick, so like I said earlier, it just saves on space when you're freezing it. You can freeze it in old containers. A lot of people use them zip tie bags. There's probably a different word for them, but I can't remember what it is. Sandwich bags? I don't know. They just pour it in. I've tried that. It's just, I didn't like it. Oh, a bit of star anise. That's come all the way up from the bottom. Alright, so don't forget we're on low heat. So it's literally just simmering now. A few bits and pieces are still a bit hard, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes and see what happens. Right, must be getting there now, geezers. Beautiful. So I could add some more water now, but then I've got to find more space to store it. So once it's defrosted, you just put water in it. You want it thickness wise about the same as semi-skimmed, well, same as milk, let's say. So it will run off the spoon, but still leave a bit on the back, ladle or whatever you're going to use. Right, I'm happy with that. So far, the gas has been on now then for not an hour. It's not been an hour yet. So what I'm going to do now is turn the gas off and let it cool down, because now we're going to be blending it. Now, if you've got them stick blenders, zzz, brilliant. I haven't. I've got the food processor type blender. If you use one of them, make sure the lid is on tight. Please, I've had this spill on my hand before. Even after I've let it cool down, it is like molten lava. So, I reckon I've got about, it's a 10 litre thingy. There's probably about 7 litres in there, which I'll water down. So it was 14 litres, which should make 50 odd curries. And you're getting your 5 a day. I cannot stress that enough. Healthy. Right, that's it. Gas off. Lovely. Just going to let that cool down now. Yeah, that's my blender there. That's what I use. And the lid is actually broken as well, so I'm putting my life in your hands, geezers. Back to where it was. Shan't be long now. Right, now for the fun part. So, time to blend it up. This is where I start to get nervous, because I don't want to burn myself. Yeah, definitely haven't done it here before. Right, so I'm not going to be filling, oh Jesus, cupboards are in the way. Oh dear. Yeah, I won't be filling this to the brim. Just over halfway normally. I reckon that will do for that one. Okay, so just about halfway, just a touch over maybe. That's if you use this, you know, if you've got a stick blender. Right, now because my lid is crap, I'll get one of my old tea towels, which is already covered in curry, and whack it on and leave my hand on it. Right, excuse the noise. Give it a few pulses. Okay, that's the first lot done. There you go, there's that colour. Absolutely beautiful. Nice and thick, ready to be watered down. See, I could put like, I don't know, same amount of water in that now. And there's your base sauce, done. Right, I've got a few more of them to do. Right, last one. Lovely jubbly. Right. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. Got a lot of washing up to do now. Ah. Right. So that is about 7 litres. 5 and 2. Just over, I reckon. So although that is 5 litres, I know it holds a bit more. So probably about 7.5 litres there. I'll put it into that just to then now I can scoop it into my other containers, which are smaller than that one. That one is going to be used for Saturday because I'm cooking 24 curries. Yeah, I think, no more than that. 27, I'm doing 27 curries and a few Bombay Alus. So I'll be saving that for Saturday. I'm doing a Naga chicken for an old school friend of mine. His son grew some Nagas, so he's dropped me some round. I said, well, bring me some round, I'll cook you a curry. Oh, get on, he said. Happy with that. Right, time to spoon that now into the other containers. There we have it. There is your base sauce. Between 8 and 9 litres in the end. I'll be keeping the big one in the fridge overnight because, like I said a minute ago, I've got quite a few curries to cook tomorrow. And the rest, once cool, will be going in the freezer for a later date. So whenever you need it, just take it out the day before, 24 hours. When you defrost it and put it in your saucepan or whatever you want to use, it doesn't look great. I'll be honest with you, it does not look great. But warm it up, add some water, give it a good stir, give it a good mix. You could even put it back through the blender and then it will look okay. It will look professional. But yeah, once it's defrosted, yeah, it's not the best looking stuff in the world. But there we have it. Right, I'm off. Got a busy day tomorrow, cooking a load of curries. So, curry geezer, out.